Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be Hairy Muppet, and we are going to be casting another wonderful game between QXE and LucifroN in the EMS, which is short for the ESL Major Series, and I got that right again, so that is awesome. Man, what the hell? Really, what the hell? That is just, whatever. He lost a little bit of mining time, but yeah, what the hell. Obviously pressed the wrong button, and there we go. This is going to be the EMS. I said that already. This is the semi-final series, round 2 of the semi-final between Complexity Gaming and mousesports. QXE representing Complexity Gaming and LucifroN representing mousesports. So round 2. In round 1, it was Hope for mousesports against Sasquatch for Complexity Gaming. Hope won 2-0. And round 1 for mousesports. Now this is round 2, and if LucifroN wins this round, then mousesports goes on to the grand final. So far it is 1-1 in this series of games. LucifroN won the first game by some very nice work with the Hellbats, and there we go. QXE coming back in the second game. There was an awesome 10-15 minute long battle. Marine tank from both players going in. Awesome macro, awesome micro, awesome all over the place. And if you watch one game in this tournament, it has to be that previous game, the game just before this one, the semi-final, QXE versus LucifroN, game number 2. You gotta watch it. The tank marine play, I don't know what else I can say. It was awesome. Go watch it. But here we go. This is game number 3. And whoever wins this is going to win the round. And if LucifroN wins it, then mousesports is going to the grand final. And if QXE wins it, then we are going to go to a third round between mousesports and Complexity Gaming to see who wins the semi-final. But here we go. What's going on? We've got a Reaper coming out from QXE. He's done this the past few games. I don't think it's ever done too much, but a bit of harassment. You can't hurt. Why not? Why not indeed? And we do have a very, very early expansion here from LucifroN. I think he's been getting this timing quite often, but this seems like even earlier than usual. This is barely after the barracks has gone down, and he's going to have a bit of troubles when the Reaper comes out. With this SCV coming down, he might be building a bunker, but with 2 Marines out on the field, that is not going to be a good option for him. And we'll just have to see. Here we go. He is building the bunker though. The Marines got to come out. They're going to wipe out the SCV. And that was not a good idea. Even with the Reaper coming out, the timing wasn't there. He should have put the Reaper up there, done some attacks, and then started building the bunker as soon as the Marines were running over here attacking the Reaper. But that was a good timing on deleting the bunker and cancelling it. He definitely got that timing down. And this Reaper going to get chased away by 3 Marines. It cannot hope to take out 3 Marines. Not in any universe. Not even the Starcraft universe can a Reaper survive against 3 Marines. Couple more Reapers coming up there. They're like, where the hell's the bunker? Wasn't there supposed to be a bunker here by now? And their bunker is not there, and they're just going to have to run around. And 2 Reapers are still not good enough to deal with 3 Reapers apparently. Sorry, to deal with 3 Marines. So you're just going to have to run away. They do regen health quite fast. And here we go. We got a 3rd Reaper. This may be enough to deal with 3 Marines. But yeah, 4 Reapers now. So they're starting to get dangerous. There's no longer harassment. These guys are out to kill things. And I thought they were running away from an SCV at one point. But there they go. They're going in now. And the Hellion is out. There's an excellent choice by LucifroN to get that Hellion out straight off the factory before moving it over to the reactor. He was building something on the barracks, but he did not want. He was building the reactor, but he could not wait for the reactor to come out. He had to get a Hellion out first. Usually you don't, but with all these Reapers, excellent choice to get that Hellion out straight off the factory. And here we go. We've got a couple of Marines coming out to supplement the Reaper force. Very early pressure, but with 3 Hellions now. They actually took out one of the Hellions, man, with the Marines out there as well, doing a lot of damage. He's going to need these Marines as well to help fend this off. But meanwhile, he's got these 2 command centers going down. QXE still finishing off this command center, so he's not quite building 2 SCVs at once. But LucifroN has been building 2 SCVs for a little while now, so we're going to see him get out a little bit of an advantage now. These Reapers going down there, they're going to cry from the other end, but I'm not sure what they can really do anymore. I mean, the Hellions just going to keep coming out, and I think he's going to push out fairly soon, but QXE does have Hellions of his own, he does have Marines of his own, so I think he should be fine as far as this Hellion push is going to go. Hellions, I think they may still be worried about the Reapers. He's actually going to go out and get this watchtower as well, so he's definitely worried about the Reapers. But once he sees them gone, I think he might just run out and start doing out a push. But it's definitely going to be too late. And look at this, there's about 8-10 Marines right there. That is a force to be feared at this point in the game, especially if the Hellions and the Reapers supporting them. And he's going to need this bunker, but if the Reapers go up this side, attack the workers, and the rest of the force comes up this side, then LucifroN is going to be in a lot of trouble, and we could see an early win from QXE if things go the way that QXE obviously wants them to go. But we'll see if he splits up the Reapers and goes from the side. He could at least take out a fair amount of workers, but I don't know, maybe he's going to group them all up. He sees the bunker there, he sees the Hellbats, he sees the war criminals coming out, and there we go. He's doing a full drop up here, and the Hellions coming out is not going to be enough, so very nice attack here. The Hellion's not going to be able to go up there, but he's got a couple more Hellions up there. He's got to drop some Hellbats down on the bottom ground. That scared the purple forces quite a bit. He's going to drop them right on top of the Marine forces there. These guys go down quite a fair amount though. You cannot underestimate the amount of damage that Marine firepower does. He managed to get one Hellion down, but he lost a Hellbat in that dropship, but he's managed to produce a couple more. And Hellbats once again are going to save the day. The dropship with Marines going off to attack the expansion. Missile turret going to attack this medevac, and the medevac just plummets like you would not believe. And here comes the Hellbats. The Hellbats, man, are officially the Marines' worst nightmare. Any Marines that survive this fight, they are going to be in one of those hospitals. They're going to be shaking, they're going to be on meds, and when they have nightmares, they are going to be telling their psychiatrist all about the Hellbats, because that is what is absolutely the nightmare of pretty much every single unit in this game. Maybe there's some units that are immune to the awesome terribleness of the Hellbat, but the Marines are not one of them. The Marines are scared of Hellbats as everything else. And look at this Viking, man. That is just like Christmas, man. It is absolutely Christmas. He manages to get the Hellbats out, but that medevac is going to go down, and that is 100 minerals and 100 gas that he will never, ever, ever see again. He's just gone off to the wind right now, and that Viking is like, yeah, he's feeling pretty proud of himself. Now what's going on here? Another medevac, man. Very, very good map control here by QXE. Really keeping the drops under control. It's quite hard to scout out the drops all over the place, but he's keeping them scouted out, he's keeping them looked after, and he's making sure that none get to his base. So that is an excellent job right there. And these Hellions, man, kiting the Hellbats. Excellent job there. These guys have got a range of 2, these guys got a range of 5. So that is a disadvantage of the Hellbat, man. They are short and squat, and they cannot hit anything that's further away than the length of their arm. But God, do they do some damage. And kiting, it's technically possible to kite anything as long as you've got a range that's bigger than them and you've got a speed that's bigger than them. So Hellions kiting Hellbats, definitely possible, and we just saw it then. But yeah, it's tricky. I mean, kiting anything that actually has a range is always going to be tricky. Kiting melee is a bit easier. Here we go, this Viking, he's doing a bit of scouting around. He doesn't know the medevacs are coming, he's just running around. I think he's got a patrol path. There we go. And I do not know if LucifroN is getting lucky here, but the path here is not that long. It's just taking up that small little part, and that is going to be enough. He sends out some forces here, but with 4 Hellbats on the field, they are going to do a crap load of damage. However, there's just too many defenses, and I thought I saw a Marauder there, which would probably help out against the Hellbat quite a lot. Meanwhile, we've got an attack up there, just a bunch of Marines coming in. Marines going up against Hellbats. Marines are not going to be happy. And LucifroN sends out an SCV to, you know, kind of say to the Marines, yeah, come on, man, you can take me. Look at that, you just took out an SCV. That was easy, man. You should have no problems sending all your Marines into my Hellbat force, man. And QXE, of course, not fooled. He is not going to let the death of one SCV trick him into sending all his Marines within range of those Hellbats. And here we go, LucifroN really turning around. He's got this base up. He's really pushing the economy there, 65 to 50. The Hellbat served him well in Game 1. They're serving him well in Game 3. QXE, though, is really gone good on the Marine Marauder force. He's not got that much upgrades, though, but these forces are pretty good. Meanwhile, LucifroN is going into the mech that he did last game, except instead of Marine tank, he's going into Hellbat tank. Hellbats don't have much range, and with a large amount of Marauders, with slow, they're not going to be super effective, but they're still going to get in there. They're still going to do quite a lot of damage. And you can expect that these Hellbats are going to have going to do some decent damage. And with the siege tanks up the back, man, I don't think QXE has much of a chance here. Not with siege tanks on the field, he doesn't. Bunch of Marines coming out there with a stim to try and wipe those guys out. Didn't quite get them. Meanwhile, he's going to feign out again. Couple of siege tanks and some Vikings. He wants to do exactly the same thing again, and he wants to lead those Marines into some siege tank fire, and that is an excellent idea. Unfortunately, chasing the medevacs completely out of range, and these Vikings are in quite a lot of trouble. There's no siege tanks over there for them to lead him into, so he's just got to run. Maybe he can take out this Viking. Not quite. The Viking's not stupid enough to go out over open air. It wants its Marine support, and it's going to keep over there. Meanwhile, these tanks are just like, well, you know, are we supposed to be doing here? What are we supposed to be doing? They're supposed to be back here, but the commander told him to land down here or something, and the entire plan didn't really work out. Have a look. QXE doing an excellent job in catching up to workers. He's really pushing the worker production, whereas LucifroN's kind of backing off, but he's got the superior army at the moment, so he doesn't really need it. Bunch of Hellions coming in, and this is not good. LucifroN, he sees the own scan coming down on his base, and that is going to be a signal to be like, alright, QXE scouted my base. He's probably going to move in there. I should probably move back and save it. But he's going to leave one tank there. Probably going to get a few more over there. That should be enough to deal with these Hellions. And meanwhile, these guys coming out there, they're going to go over there and they're going to do some stuff. And did the Hellion Hellbat conversion research actually get knocked out of the game? I'm really not sure. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. These Vikings, man, going out, taking out that. And QXE has got to be saying, you bastard, man. That's supposed to be my move. That's my signature thing, getting Vikings out and wiping out your medevacs. And now LucifroN's using it against him. So QXE is not going to be a happy camper right now. These Hellions, not very useful, especially not against tanks. Tanks, they're going to be quite sucky. LucifroN's getting up his 4th base. QXE is getting up his 4th base as well. Hiding it out in the corner there, so that's going to be pretty good. LucifroN, though, is maxed out. He's going to do some Hellbat drops on top of the army. And that is awesome, man. That is completely awesome. QXE saw the Hellbat drops, and he is just like, game over, man, game over. He had no Vikings left, and even if he did have Vikings, with the speed boost that the medevacs have, I don't know if the Vikings would have been enough to take out the medevacs in time. And Hellbat drops, man, they are worse than Baneling drops. I'm just going to say, in my opinion, Hellbat drops are so much worse than Baneling drops, because they do a crap load of damage, but they don't kill themselves. They keep on going. And that is just, oh man. Alright, LucifroN, you won the game, but at what cost, man? At what cost to your moral soul did you win that game? Because Hellions, man, they gotta be a war crime. I swear to God, they just gotta be a war crime. And what have we got going on here? LucifroN won the game. mousesports cleans it up. Wins the semi-final, wins round 2. It was a 2-to-1 spread in this series. LucifroN 2 games, QXC 1. So it was not a straight up win every game in this semi-final series. QXC definitely doing a very strong showing and eking out a win against LucifroN in that second game, which, by the way, if you haven't seen it already, go see it, because Marine tank micro all over the place, one of the most awesome things I've ever seen, like seriously ever. And yeah, he managed to win that game, which is awesome for him, but in the end he won this series, and mousesports won the first 2 rounds, and they are going to go to the grand final. So congratulations to Hope and LucifroN from the mousesports team for going in there, doing the wins and taking their team to the grand finals. And congratulations also to QXC and Sasquatch for doing their absolute best and doing some good plays and getting a win in there as well. Yeah, congratulations to Complexity Gaming for gallantly losing. Alright, yeah, whatever. I guess, yeah. Let's just finish off this game. Thank you very much for watching this series. We will be moving on to the next semi-final series later on. It is going to be between Caront 3. It's just Caront. No, I clicked on the wrong link. Damn it! I'm going to click on the link for Caront 3 in my other page, and we're going to see what it stands for. Caront 3 Esports Club. So the other semi-final is between the Caront 3 Esports Club and the Team Empire. And just for a bit of background information, actually, what is it? Complexity Gaming is actually a North American clan, and mousesports is a German clan. That doesn't mean that every single player is from Germany, but they are a German-based clan, and Complexity Gaming is a US-based clan. So Germany winning it right here, their clan, and they will be going to the grand final. And I will catch you guys in the next series of semi-final games between the Caront 3 Esports Club clan and the Team Empire clan. I will catch you guys there, and I'll catch you guys when I cast those games. See you later.